What's up everyone, J-Clip here, and today I'm playing War Z, and I just wanted to show you a nice little spot here to find loot boxes. I've been looting on just this default character for the minute, and as I've been travelling to get to Boulder City over there, I came that way, and there's a little, you can get some good supplies, medic supplies from there. I've just come over the bridge over to Camp Splinter. I am heading for Boulder City so I can do some looting in Boulder City. It is a big city, very hard city to loot in with there being a lot of zombies, but I'm doing the Camp Splinter loot run on this one just to show you guys if there's going to be any loot boxes there, what do spawn. Obviously there's a lot more thingy there, you can get snipers and stuff like that from Campus City, that's over that way. And yeah, so I'm just going to do a Camp Splinter loot run to show you where stuff could spawn, and where to DC if you want to stay at Camp Splinter so it doesn't spawn you over the other side of the river there. And on my journey I've just found that's what I'm going to do as I go into Camp Splinter. I'm going to use my tack knife because it's a bit more powerful. Found a double barrel, just a few bits and bats as you can see there, with me only having the default backpack, and it's only a small backpack. Can't really fit much into this backpack, so you have to drop a lot of loot if you need food, stuff like that, water. Do know that instant oats there, if I just press number 5 gives you your water back and your food. As you can see there in the bottom left corner, you have a food bar and a drinks bar. And what I like to do when I get to Camp Splinter here is just jump up here, just keep checking around here, because if you can see we have got 11, 12 people in the game, so you could come across someone already looting here, so a bit of PvP would come in there. And yeah, so just gonna quickly get rid of these zombies. Dropping a lot of money here. You always pick up your money so you can go back into the store and buy some accessories in the store if you're used to doing that. I like to go in first person just to kill zombies with them being hard to kill. That one actually nearly got me then. So it is a bit tedious doing Camp Splinter or any other big looting place with there being a lot of zombies, and plus you could come across someone else looting here, so don't be worried about getting in there and killing them. If you have got a gun, like, just get in there and kill them. So as you come into Camp Splinter, there should be a loot box on the floor somewhere around there. I'll just have a quick check. So as you see, there's no loot box there. You will see a loot box just plonked on the floor there, and I think one drops around here somewhere. You just have to watch for the zombies because there's a lot behind us as well. So as you can see, there's no loot boxes around here, so I don't really need to be going too close to them zombies and triggering them off to become chasing us. So what I like to do is when I get here is just simply go through the tents first carefully. You see there's nothing there. Go through this one. We're just looking for guns at the moment. There's not really much point picking up stupid items unless you need a bit of food. If you do, just pick it up and eat it straight away, so you got more thingy there, like there, a can of ham. So what I do is just basically just use it up just so I've got enough room, and just in case I do find any weapons or anything in here. So we've done a sweep of them first two tents. Just gotta watch because one guy could be in here sleeping. As we found there, an M16, but I've got too much weight, like I said, so I'm going to get rid of the crowbar, see if that gives me any more weight. No, so we don't need that. We don't really need the mask, because you find them basically everywhere. Still not enough room. So what I'm going to do is get rid of the double barrel, because I've only got 2 bullets in it. It's not really needed. Got 30 bullets in an M16 here. Never get stuck in these tents if you actually are fighting zombies. You don't want to be getting trapped in these tents. If too many come in, you're not going to be able to get out. You see there's a gas mask, but I'm not going to pick it up with. I'm just on a private server at the moment. I scanned for a private server just for this tutorial on here, so I'm not on my original server that I usually do go on. As you see there, the tack knife is a lot more effective than the crowbar. Crowbar's about 3 or 4 hits, but a tack knife can be up to 2 if you get them in the right place. So as you see, one's coming in here. About a 2-shot. If you were in first person, you probably could get a 2-shot on them. So there's nothing in the tents at the moment. We found no loot boxes, but we got a nice M16, so we're doing good. As I can see there's another gun here, and it's another M16. Watch you don't get stuck on a lot of stuff in campuses. Don't want the chocolate bar, we don't want the gas mask, we just want the M16, so then you can put it in your loot boxes. So I'm just going to quickly get rid of a few things. Don't need them clips because they're no good really. I just really want the M16s. So I'm going to drink this water just to see if we can get this M16 picked up, and we can't. So I'll probably use my bandages because I'm heading to Boulder City and there's a lot of supplies there, so it doesn't look like that we're close. And that's what you've got to watch for. I've got both M16s here now. So what you could rather do, if you haven't found loot boxes, or you could put a nice personal safe around here somewhere, is you just want to come up here, come across over to here, and if you head over there and just DC on that spot, you'll be okay to spawn back in this spot. Always checking around where these are, mainly where the item boxes are, and you get like good guns, special guns out of them. Didn't want to do that. So like I say, up there, if you just DC somewhere up there, you'll get out. So I'm probably going to kill this zombie and then end this one. And if you want me to do a Boulder City run, it's a lot more bigger. Let me know in the comments below, and I'll fire out that Boulder City loot run. A lot more loot there, a lot more medic stuff to pick up, like bandages, painkillers, what else, antibiotics, stuff like that. It's only really what you're coming in for is your guns and medical supplies. You shouldn't be really looking for food, stuff like that, unless you need it. If you need it, you just get your food and then just eat it straight away to open up bigger spots on your finger. And you could just simply do that. I think you can DC anywhere around this wall and it'll spawn you back up there behind the trees on Camp Splinter. So that is Camp Splinter tutorial there, fire on there. And what I'm going to do is just DC here, as you see I'm in a private server, it's not a numbered one, so yeah. So I'm just going to DC here, and hopefully, well not hopefully, but you will spawn back somewhere around Camp Splinter and water spawn on the opposite side of the river, so you're having to travel all the way back. So yeah, and that's Camp Splinter tutorial there for you. Unfortunately we didn't find any loot boxes and nothing like that, so we probably will find them in Boulder City, with there being 16 drops in that place there. And this is just not my main character, but the one I do, but what's at Boulder City already. And I've got the biggest backpack that you can get there to store stuff in, with a few guns, just a shotgun there, because I have put stuff in my personal locker just so I don't lose it in case I do die. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Until next time,